minions. This is Master Crusader here, and today we're going to be building this thing. What I've designed here is a flat, silent auto cooker. The reason I built this is because I wanted a way to auto cook stuff. I'm not going to lose any of it. It's silent. Because what happens when you have a dropper, like if you have a dropper, I'm going to put it right here, and you have a chest, and you want to put stuff into that chest, I'll put a couple things there. The dropper is actually silent when you power it. But if the dropper is empty, it makes an annoying click. And I wanted to get rid of that click. So I built this. Now this is an auto cooker. You put your stuff that you want to cook into the input. You put your fuel into the fuel section, and your output you get comes into the output. You'll notice that it goes below ground because it runs off hoppers, but there is none of that annoying click as stuff is coming into this this chest. So let's go build it. All right, we're gonna build it over here. Little open area in my redstone world. This is your shopping list. It's pretty cheap. You need 3 droppers. You need 1 furnace, 1 piece of gray wool. This is not necessary. It's for aesthetic purposes. You want 3 regular chests, 1 trap chest. You want 3 signs. Again, you don't need these, but it helps to label the chests as input and output. Finally, you're going to need 2 redstone torches, 4 pieces of redstone, 1 comparator, 1 repeater, and 5 hoppers. So we have a spot here that we're going to build it. The first thing you want to do is place your droppers. So we're going to dig 4 down, or 3 down, 1, 2, 3, and place 3 droppers. Next spot, you're going to put your 1 piece of gray wool. You're going to dig out 2 more, and you're going to put your 2 hoppers. Now on top of these is where you put them. Put the trap chest on the second hopper, and put the other 2 chests. Put 2 chests here, and put 1 chest here. And that's it for above ground. Next is below ground. So I'm going to carve out a little bit behind this thing so that we can see. All right, so I carved out a little bit. You don't need to carve out this much, but this is just so you can see what we're building. So this is what we built before. 3 droppers facing up into this chest. Gray wool is just so that when you're above the ground, everything kind of looks the same. Because your dropper is gray, your gray wool is gray, your hoppers are gray. This way it just looks nice. So that's why the gray wool. Again, the 2 hoppers facing down. So the first thing we place is the furnace. Furnace goes here. Right here is a second dropper, or another dropper. So what happens is your input filters into the top of the furnace, your fuel filters into the side, and then the stuff that you want comes out. So you shift click those into the dropper tower. So now what will happen is this will cook and fill this bottom dropper. So the redstone is pretty simple. All we're going to do, like I said, we're going to do this. So right here we want a comparator. The comparator tells us if there's something in this chest, and that comes out, and we want 2. First one is a torch, and next to the torch you put 1 repeater. We need to power the block. 2 dust. Now you want to put a block back here, you want to put a block back here, and you want to put a block right there. Whoops. And this is what actually gives us the power. So there's a dust here and a torch here. And what that torch will fire both of these and put the final dust right there, and you're done. This is it. What happens is when an item finishes cooking, it comes into this dropper. And here, let's get some stuff. I've got some stuff here, so let's go ahead and grab some fuel, some stuff to cook, and put it in. So this is our input. So we're going to put some iron there, some jungle stuff there. Okay. We're going to put some fuel here. So what happens is the output comes into this dropper and the comparator turns on. And when the comparator turns on, it fires this whole tower of droppers. And because this dropper is firing into this dropper, and it fires the same time that this dropper is firing into this dropper, and it goes all the way up, it's silent. Even though they're mostly empty, they're all firing at the same time, so that piece just zooms up the tower. I haven't clocked how fast it goes up a tower, but it's pretty quick. Fast enough that you don't get a click. So when an item drops into this dropper, it powers a comparator, which cycles the power on this circuit, which powers this tower, and your items start coming into the chest. Now, the one side effect of this thing is there's always going to be one extra piece of stuff here. This is necessary to keep it silent. If I pump another input through the redstone, you'll actually hear the click. So in order to keep it silent, there's one extra item in the dropper below. The other thing is you have to be careful when you're loading. If you decide to load it with something that's not burnable, you can still reach in right here and grab it out of your hopper. But if that finally filters down into the furnace, you're not going to be able to get it back out. You're going to have to dig it up. So that's the other downfall. You have to be careful when you're loading. But once you have it built, you can actually fill all this in. None of this requires any air. The redstone is all cut safe, so it doesn't matter where you put the blocks. You're not able to disable the redstone by putting blocks down. So yeah, you just fill this all back in and it's completely hidden. So yeah, this has been my flat silent auto cooking machine, and hope you like it.